Hi, my name is Mark, and I'm here to give y'all a quick tour of me and my wife's raised bed vegetable garden. We've been building this garden for about 3 years, and we'd like to share what we've done. Okay, to start off the tour, off to the right here we have our greenhouse. That's where we started most of our seedlings this year. We grow most of them ourselves, and we have a 4x8 raised bed just in front of the greenhouse where I planted Silver Queen corn. I planted about 1 per square foot, so we should get about 32 stalks of corn out of that. We could get maybe 1 or 2 ears off of each stalk. And then over here to the left, I have a 4x4 bed which has kale and eggplant, also surrounded by some nasturtiums. Now we come up here a little ways, have a bed that has a pea obelisk in it, and we have some zinnia around there to bring in some bees, but we originally had some lettuce down here below the pea obelisk, but we had to pull that out because most of it started to bolt, so we're probably going to replant. And the peas are looking a little shabby, but we're going to replant those here soon too because they look like they're about done. And then turn around here and we have some container tomatoes that I started this year. Most of these are in 3-gallon containers. We got some 4th of July tomatoes, at least 1 eggplant there, some Best Boy tomatoes, and a few pepper plants that I put in containers as well. And as we move up this way a little bit, we have a bean arbor, and this year we're growing Scarlet runner beans on that bean arbor, and they're doing pretty good at the moment. And then just to the left of the bean arbor we have some zucchini. I actually put in a little barrier here to keep some of the bigger leaves from tipping over onto the beans over here near the bean arbor. And to the right side of the bean arbor I have another bed with straight 8 cucumbers and some lettuce down there at the bottom. And towards the end of that bed we have some straight neck squash. And then as we move over here to the fence line of our yard, we have 3 blackberry bushes. These are all thornless blackberry bushes. I have some bird netting over it right now just to keep a lot of the birds off of it, because they seem to like the blackberries a lot. And then let's turn back around here. We're going to walk through the bean arbor, and we'll come up on some more container tomatoes that I have over in this spot. Next year we're probably going to put some columnar trees in this little area right here where these container tomatoes are, but we never got around to it this year to put those in, so we'll probably do that next year. But for now I got some more container tomatoes here. I have some 4th of July tomatoes and some Best Boy tomatoes there as well. And then to the left here we have a 4x8 raised bed that has some Cherokee purple tomatoes growing up a trellis here. And then we also have some California Wonder peppers. We move down here a little bit, we have some more Best Boy tomatoes. And I'm growing all of these tomatoes up a trellis using the square foot method. If you look down at the bottom of the plants down here, you can see that they're approximately 1 foot apart, and they're actually growing very well. And let's move down here a little ways. We have some chard down here just in front of these Best Boy tomatoes. If we move around to the other side of this trellis, also have some more tomatoes, which are Brandywine tomatoes. These are the pink Brandywine. They've been doing very well for me. I also have some more peppers there in front of those Brandywine tomatoes. And actually, if you look right down in there, the pink Brandywines are doing very well. I have 1 tomato here, looks like it could make it to about 1 to 2 pounds. And then as you move further down this trellis, I have Brandy Boy Tomatoes. These are kind of like the pink Brandywines, except they have a little more disease resistance, so I figured I'd try those out too, just to see which one does better, the pink Brandywine or the Brandy Boy. Also have a little bit of chard down here at the bottom of these plants as well. And we have a big, nice cluster of Brandy Boy tomatoes there. And as we go back around here, we'll see I have a 4x4 bed that I'm growing cantaloupe on a trellis. And we did this last year, and it did very well for us. Whenever the cantaloupes form on there, I'll tie them up with a green netting, and that holds them up there on the trellis. And then we'll move on to the back here. I have some more container tomatoes. Again, these are all maybe 3-gallon containers. Some are maybe a little bit smaller. And some of these, I believe, are Cherokee purple tomatoes. Actually, I believe most of these here are more Cherokee purples. And now we come around to the last 4x4 bed. We have a pea obelisk in this one as well. And of course the peas are about done, so we'll probably pull those out. We had some radishes and some lettuce in there, and a few beets, but we'll probably pull all those out soon, and we'll probably replant those again for the fall. And so that concludes the tour. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and come back again.